Alright guys, today we're talking about the Senas for helmet communication systems. I've been using these for a while and they work great, but from time to time they've got pretty tiny wires on them. This is the unit right here, and the main one that I always have trouble with is the microphone wire, which is this one right here. I mean, it is crazy thin. The ones that go out to the headphones are about twice as thick, so almost always my mic wire will give up on me, and then I've got to replace this whole unit right here, which you can buy for about 50 bucks. The whole unit costs $200, but the main thing that you're paying for is this piece right here, which is the actual Bluetooth unit itself. You can replace these and just snap the main unit back into these once you have it replaced, but it's kind of a pain that we got to replace them all the time, but communication is great. So essentially what we do is we clamp this piece onto the back of the helmet here. We're going to take and we're going to split the casing on these earmuffs, and we're going to put the speakers inside there so that they're basically hidden. They go up, they've been drilled out here to accept this wire so it doesn't get pinched. So we're going to split these apart. We're going to take the old system out, and then we're going to install the new system. Okay, I've gone ahead and split the earmuffs, and I removed the old system. Sometimes it's handy to have just a little screwdriver like that to get in here and separate this. But got the old system out. There's a Velcro piece in here. There's Velcro on the back of the speaker. So just gonna stick the speaker down there on the Velcro. Route that wire through that place that's been drilled out. And then the earmuff material is gonna go back in there. And then this piece is just going to snap back on here. It just goes down in a groove and just press it in place until it snaps. That's it. It's installed. It's through there. That's really all it takes to do that. We're going to do that on the other side. Alright, we finished setting up the Sena system on this Petzel Alveo helmet, and what we've done is we have installed the Sena system on the back here. It's just 2 bolts right there. It just clamps onto the back of the helmet. Doesn't matter what helmet, just find a space where it clamps on there. And then these are the speakers. They run into the earmuffs. We put them inside there. So that's there. They're on both sides. And then we've run the mic cable around the speaker wire going to the earmuff, and then up and around here with just a tiny amount of play in it. That way we can slide up and down to adjust the earmuff to our ear. And then we've taken it down, and here's the microphone right here on the side of the earmuff. This is the way that I set it up. You can also go with the boom mic, and you can mount it up in here, and you can fold the boom mic up into here when you're not using it, and then you can draw it down and have it by your mouth. But it's just simpler to set it up the way I've set it up, putting it on the side right here. Seems to work fine that way. The other thing I've done to tidy this up and get the cords as protected as possible is all of the slack. I've taken a zip tie around this mounting piece right here, and I've sucked up all the slack and excess right here with just enough for the earmuffs to function like they should without any hang-ups. But basically, there's very little to get snagged here or here as you're going through the tree, because that's how you break them. you snag the wire on something. You can see it kind of hangs out the back of the helmet a little bit right here. If you snag that wire on something, you're gonna have trouble. And as everybody knows, when we're going through brushy trees, we're gonna snag on stuff. So that's the best you can do, is just try to protect it. I try to protect this small wire by giving it a little bit of strength by wrapping it around the larger wire. Makes them last for a while, but eventually you do have to replace these. So there's how you do it.